Once, in the quaint village of Willowbrook, there lived an elderly farmer named Elias. He was known far and wide for his wisdom and simple yet profound way of life. Elias had a small but thriving farm where he grew various crops and raised chickens. One sunny afternoon, Elias was tending to his garden when his young grandson Thomas came running to him. Thomas's eyes sparkled with excitement as he held up his small hand to reveal a single golden feather. "Grandfather, look what I found! A golden feather! I bet it belongs to one of the magical birds that live in the enchanted forest," Thomas exclaimed, his imagination running wild. Elias smiled warmly at his grandson. "Ah, a golden feather indeed. It is beautiful, Thomas. What do you plan to do with it?" Thomas's face lit up with an idea. "I want to go to the enchanted forest and catch one of the magical birds. Imagine having not one, but two golden-feathered birds. We could be rich and famous." Elias paused and looked thoughtfully at Thomas. "My dear boy, let me tell you a story. Long ago, in this very village, there was a young man named Aaron who found himself in a similar situation. One day, Aaron stumbled upon a bird with the most dazzling plumage he had ever seen. It had feathers that shimmered like jewels in the sunlight. "Wow," Thomas whispered, captivated by the tale. Eager to have more, Aaron set out into the forest, convinced he could catch another bird. He searched high and low, but the forest was vast and filled with hidden dangers. Days turned into weeks, and Aaron grew tired and hungry, but he refused to give up. He dreamed of catching not just one more, but many magical birds. Elias continued. Meanwhile, the single bird he had initially found, the one in his hand, slipped away. Distracted by his pursuit of more, Aaron lost what he already had. In the end, he returned home empty-handed, exhausted, and with nothing to show for his efforts. The village elders reminded him, "A bird in the hand is better than two in the bush." Thomas frowned, deep in thought. "So you're saying I should be content with what I have?" Elias nodded. "Indeed, Thomas. It's natural to dream and aspire for more, but sometimes, in our quest for greater things, we overlook the value of what we already possess. That single golden feather is special. Cherish it. Appreciate the magic in your hand, for it is certain and within your grasp." Thomas looked at the feather again, a newfound appreciation shining in his eyes. "Thank you, grandfather. I understand now. I will treasure this feather and be grateful for what I have." Elias smiled, his heart swelling with pride. "That's the spirit, Thomas. Remember, wisdom is not in having more, but in knowing the worth of what you already hold." And so Thomas learned a valuable lesson that day. He carried the golden feather with him always, a symbol of wisdom and contentment. The village of Willowbrook continued to thrive under the gentle guidance of Elias, who reminded everyone that true wealth lies not in abundance, but in the appreciation of life's simple treasures.